What is up guys, and welcome to today's video. We've got an interesting one for you today. As you can see behind me, we have the Solar P1, and in front of me we have this. This is the Giant Trance E Plus 3, a performance off-road e-bike, and today we're going to be doing a comparison between these two, so a comparison between a e-scooter and an e-bike. What we're going to be doing is looking at the performance of each, the pros and cons, the acceleration, some real world tests, so on-road and off-road and all that good stuff. This isn't going to be like a head-to-head, like who comes out on top. This is more of a, if you're in the market for either of these two, this should hopefully give you a better insight on what's going to be best for you. So with that all out of the way, let's get on with the video. So for the first part of the comparison video, we'll be looking at the Giant Trance E Plus 3. It features a Giant Sync Drive Pro electric motor, a very nice 36 volt 13.8 amp hour removable battery. It includes front shock suspension with a nice middle suspension for good measure. It features hydraulic brakes, and of course those assistive modes on the handlebars. But how well does it ride? So just riding the Trance E on the road like this, you've got these massive chunky tyres on the front and back, which keeps the ride nice and smooth. You've got the massive shock suspension on the front and the mid as well, which keeps it all nice and floaty. Actually feels really nice. So yeah, going down a country road like this, just on a nice flat road, it's really comfortable ride. I'm just sort of cruising here on sort of the minimum assist, and yeah, it's just quite a comfortable ride. It's quite torquey. If I turn up the assisted to full, you can hear the motor start to kick in, and it really does want to pull you along. It's quite powerful. And then once you get up to speed, the assist is still there. You can just feel it slightly as you're pedaling along. But overall, for like a first ride on the road, it's an extremely sturdy, well-built machine. And for the price, which we'll get to at the end of the video, you should hope so. But so far, very impressed with this machine.
It's all well and good testing this performance e-bike on a country path, but there's one thing we want to know. How good is it off-road? So now it was time to test out the Solar P1 all-electric scooter. The Solar P1 features a 48 volt 15 amp hour lithium ion battery, a pair of 1200 watt dual electric motors, a custom front suspension system with added rear suspension, sturdy handlebars with those 3 speed select modes, and it even folds down for transportation. But how does it fare up against the Giant?
even though the e-bike and the e-scooter are both obviously EVs, you'll know by now that the difference is that the e-bike is obviously power assisted, whereas the e-scooter, the P1, is fully motorized. But yeah, just diving into some of the features of the P1, it's got a nice wide deck to stand on, so you feel nice and secure when you're on-road or off-road. It's got 3 different modes of speed, so 1, 2 and 3, so depending on how fast you want to go. Top speed 40 mile an hour. It's got all-wheel drive, which is fantastic for off-roading, which we'll show you some footage of that in a bit. But where this thing really shines is in performance. So we've looked at speed, we've looked at acceleration, we've looked at off-roading capability. Now it comes down to price. The Solar P1 will set you back around £939, that's for this particular model, and the Giant will set you back at least £3,500. Well, that's how much the owner of this bike paid for this particular model, so it's extremely pricey, but what you get out of it is an absolute off-road machine, electric assisted, plenty of miles, very powerful battery, so it is very much worth the money if you're into that sort of thing, and obviously if you've got the budget for it. Whereas if you're looking for something a lot cheaper that's just as fun, with maybe a little bit less off-roading capability but still great mileage, great acceleration and great speed, then maybe an e-scooter is the one for you. A lot less cheaper and just as fun. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button below, leave a comment, and please consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this in the future. See you in the next one.